Welcome back, trainer. So what you just saw there was a Meltan box. I did receive that from Pokemon Let's Go by transferring Pokemon from Pokemon Go, which I'm going to be doing right now. So I am unable to record the Switch screen right now, but that's okay. I can do so with the phone, and we can just take a look at this. And we are actually going to be hunting and grinding some Meltan. I'm going to be putting that gameplay up. And yeah, you're going to see how many you can get out of one of these boxes when you transfer Pokemon. Now, I don't think there's a number or certain amount that you need to reach. I think you could just transfer one, and the first time you ever do it, you're going to receive this box as a gift. And about transferring Pokemon into Pokemon Let's Go, if you think you're going to keep any moves or stats or anything like that, the CP range is going to stay roughly around that, but everything else is going to get shuffled, okay? So forget the moves and everything. I transferred in some shinies, a shiny Gengar. It lost its Psychic, although it did turn out with a pretty decent moveset to start off with, which we will go ahead and look at. So this is right here, the mystery box that you will be receiving when you transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Let's Go to let you catch Meltan. Not just 1, 2, or 3, even more, which we will take a look and see how many I was able to actually catch. And it was pretty nice, actually. I got a decent CP one, and this is exactly what I was talking about, why I didn't want to pursue the mythical quest before this. It only made sense. I had the Switch in the game. I knew once I got there I'd be able to get the box and get multiple instead of one through the breakthrough. So speaking of the Meltan breakthrough, let's go ahead and take a look. So if you're looking for the Ditto or Aerodactyl for the Meltan quest, simply go to a Pokestop, just try to find it through there, and then just save them if you're not on that specific task yet, and then you can just do it later. You can put it in your stacked Pokemon and come back to it and catch that Aerodactyl and or Ditto. So personally here, I just went for the Ditto just to get this stage over with. Since I was out, I don't want to completely neglect Pokemon Go just because of this other game, which is something I feared that I would just not play. I almost missed my stamp yesterday, and that is something you absolutely do not want to do considering we have the Sinnoh Stone now, and that is the only way to get it currently. So we'll have to see, probably by 7-day Pokestops soon. There you go. On to the next one. Let's go ahead and collect this here. And am I going to keep pursuing it? As I'm out grinding, I'll just keep doing it slowly. You're going to see why, because I caught quite a few with that box. Yeah, actually, let's say over 8. So, pretty good. Now, as you can see here, catch 5 Steel-type Pokemon, catch up 5 Electric types, and earn 5 candies walking your buddy. So, personally for me, I have Staraptor as my buddy, and this is my nice lucky for sure. Okay, so this is going to be my first Meltan right here, and as you may know from the title, I caught 10 of them. So I think that's how many it's going to yield you every single time you activate it, and that's pretty much it. I'd say that's pretty good if you pine up them all. Now, what was my experience for them running away or breaking out? One broke out of the Pokeball one time, and that was just a regular Pokeball. I did use a Pine-Up on it. I used a Pine-Up on them every single time, so I got double the candy. I don't know. I could have tried to just use a regular Pokeball, but I wanted to just speed it up and get it over with and just catch it. And just in case there's a chance for them to run, you don't really want to blow this, seeing that you have 30 minutes. So none of them ran away from me. They were spawning every 3.5, 4 minutes or so. I even got one in the last, I'd say, it was like 20 to 16 seconds left. It'll be the last one, right? So we're going to take a look at this montage of catching Meltan. here are all of my Meltan. And if you want to know more about what happened to the Pokemon that I transferred after I caught them, I'm going to be going over some images here in just a moment and discussing that as well. I know I told you that the moves changed. We'll be taking a look at what moves they have specifically. So let's take a look. I think the best Meltan that I'm going to have, not CP wise, but CP and IV, is going to be this 532 here. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Simply amazing. HP, yeah, that's looking good. So this one is an 84%, and I was able to get 60 candies right on the dot. That was from catching 10 of them and pineapping all of them. So am I going to transfer rare candies into this? I think maybe in the future. Let a few weeks go by, because let me show you what happened to the box here. And pretty sure you're interested in that. I have 7 days. That's the cooldown. So in a week, I'll be able to do this again and get 60 more candies if it is consistent from what I just saw today. None of them running and pineapping all of them. So that should be great. That would leave me with 120 next time I go around. So I'll probably do that a couple more times. And then when I get close, I might transfer some rare candies into it. We'll see what happens. So there you have my take on that, and that is the deal with this box here, okay? All right, so Pokemon Let's Go. I'm having a blast with it. You know, it's funny when people say this one is for the more casuals or just new players. Why? What? In the main series games, it literally tells you super effective, not very effective when you're in a battle next to the moves. So, I mean, technically that one has a bit more handicap. I know this one has its moments where it walks trainers through, but, I mean, give me a break. Alright, so here we go. This is what happens when you transfer a Pokemon from Pokemon Go into the park and they're roaming around. I walked up to it, talked to the Dragonite. It didn't talk back or nothing, but that's just what it takes for you to encounter them, right? And then you get this message. If you catch a Pokemon in Go Park, the Pokemon's information will be changed from when it was in Pokemon Go. So, I mean, there you go. And then I go into the catch screen here, and as simple as that. This one didn't take long. I think it was the first ball. You know what took a long time to catch? The shiny Charmeleon. Like, seriously took me 100 Pokeballs. I started using Ultra Balls and I said, no, I want to catch this one in a regular Pokeball. And it took forever. But every other shiny, other than Gengar, that one took a good amount too. So as you can see, it has Leer, Thunder Wave, Dragon, Rage, and Agility. So the moves are not horrible. I mean, they're not great really, but that's fine. I can just change them and just level it up. So it's simple as that. This is great. I'm excited to use them. I haven't even tried them out yet. This was my shiny Gengar that I caught on the Gengar raid day, right? With Lick and Psychic. So it turned out to have Night Slash, Will-O-Wisp, Sucker Punch, and Toxic. I wasn't expecting it to keep its moves, and I'm not complaining. I just wanted the Gengar, to be honest, because you have to trade Kadabra to get Alakazam, Haunter to get Gengar, and Machoke to get Machamp. And I got all three of those, and it's over with. I don't have to deal with it, right? Plus the Gengar is shiny, and you can get Megas in this game. So here is my shiny Charmeleon, which I'm going to level up to, of course, shiny Charizard. I didn't bring over my shiny Charizards because, well, I only have one, because I didn't want to evolve a bunch. And yeah, Charmeleon's going to evolve soon enough. And then we have the shiny Blastoise. Now all I need is the shiny Venusaur. Now I'm going to have a almost like Team Red theme going on here. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, trainers. And with that said, I'll be catching you all next time.